us higher than we've been before. Supporting streams with an open heart. He's there for his friends from the very start. In the sky or on the racing track, you can bet Iceman's got your back. Iceman, flying through the night, spreading love with the streets so bright. With a chicken dance and a laugh so free, he's the heartbeat of this community. When the engines hum and the wheels align, he's charting a course through space and time. With every laugh, he lights the way, turning ordinary nights into brighter days. Iceman, flying through the night, spreading love with the streets so bright. With a chicken dance and a laugh so free, he's the heartbeat of this community. So here's to Iceman, our captain and friend, on the shared adventures that never end. With wings of laughter, he helps us climb. Together we soar, transcending time. Oh, whoa, hero. Whoa, hero.
Welcome in, Twitch viewers, to another running of the SunDay FunDay on High Performance Group's Discord, and everybody's welcome to join us. We are taking off today at Uniform Papa Kilo Lima in Ukraine. Uniform Papa Kilo Lima, and we'll get started here in just a couple minutes. Let me finish getting set up here, and we'll throw that long audio cue up. Let's see, that's too much. I'm trying very hard to get this to resize if it's not. Alright, that's too loud now. Dan, are you on stream?
Yeah. Oh, on your stream? Yeah. Hold on.
How's it sound? Just give me a sound check, audio cue. Check 1, check 5.
Real good.
Check 10. And I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, come in. Where is it? Yeah, I'm struggling here, man. I mean, struggling. All right, guys, and I'm back. Let me get my earphones in. I think we should be just about ready. Let me load up my overlay so I can see chat. Haven't seen anybody put anything into chat. Just checking there. If there's anybody in stream that wants to spawn in, do say so now or forever hold your peace, because we are going to get this show on the road if my sim will cooperate here.
Yeah.
Okay, let me make sure. Oh, I'm having technical difficulties again today. Again.
Yeah.
That's a commonality here. Oh yeah, I have way too much running. It's just not gonna work.
You look good though.
It's not stuttering. Sounds good.
And you look good.
Thank you. Damn, I gotta get that down. I just can't run Moobot. I just cannot run Moobot. That's all.
Prepare to start engine 2.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to run Moobot. That's
This
all
is the
there's
Bucket
to it.
Brigade SunDay FunDay. Oh yeah.
Oh, that helped.
Mhm.
I'll tell you what, let's just get rid of all of these. I should have done this some time ago, and I have not. I'm going to clear out all these extra EVE Online tabs on this browser, and every time I do, I get more resources. So let me just continue.
Yeah.
Good morning, and oh, is that Akela coming back or something? I heard somebody
I'm
pop
here.
in. I heard somebody pop in. Good morning, Akela. Yes, I
Good
say
morning.
good morning. June sides. Unclose that one. And that one.
Yeah.
And that one.
Hey, full flat. Hey, let's rev this bad boy up.
I don't know if this is going to fly. I may have to shut some more stuff down. Oh, man. Come on, really? Seriously? What is happening here? Let me see if maybe that'll work. Crap, that just made it worse. How'd that happen? Man, come on.
Oh.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Did my flight sim go back to full screen or something? No, couldn't have. So there's got to be a draw out here
Just short runway.
to come out here. And got it. Oh, and it worked this time. Oh, no, it didn't. No, it just made it worse.
Oh,
Son of a bitch. All right, I've still got to do this one more time. Dang it. If this doesn't work, I'll just give up.
you can't give up.
Nice to know I'm not the only one that has issues sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Windows is not fun sometimes.
Right.
But I think I'm going to get it this time. Maybe. The bottom of my right-hand screen is chopped off, and I can't get it to...
Weird.
No, not weird. I've got a different resolution on that screen. Come on, man. Grab the stinking edge and pull. It's not that difficult. Till you get old and your hands start shaking so much you can't keep a mouse
Yeah,
still.
nothing works. Yeah.
Can't keep a mouse still. It's changed my resolution. Oh no. Come on, man. I don't want that up. I want that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all screwed up. All my views are messed up. Is it just because of this, maybe?
Nice.
Take that up a little higher.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm waiting.
Hey, if you want, you can hop inside my helicopter. I'll take you.
that's all right. Well, not exactly what I wanted, but oh, and I've still got to do my SBS. Kayla leave again? No. Dan? Am I taking too long? Kayla, are you on the tarmac?
Almost. I think I'm gonna need more than the tarmac, so I'm backed off a bit.
We have a couple new viewers today. Looks like in the sim there's DW Cardi and Raptors new, and there's another one off in the distance there, and I can't see. Let's see if I raise. Dr. K. Bishop. And if any of you are in stream, welcome into the Ice Bucket, where you have a license to chill. This is our Sunday FunDay flight. We're fixing to get ready to take off here. We're getting ready, I should say. Actually, if I back this down here, we can see Raptor and see if anybody else is at the end of the runway down there and make sure nobody else is there. So prop launch, Dan has already gotten the air. Looks like there's 2 Raptors. So Raptor, are you outside of your aircraft currently?
Negative. I'm sitting inside off to your left wing.
I see you. I see your aircraft, but I also see you standing next to my aircraft.
Uh-oh, I better get back inside.
Ah, that will help you fly.
No kidding.
Yeah, you will have a hard time flying from the tarmac.
I'll just have to flap my arms hard.
You'll have a hard time catching up at that point.
All right, you got me there.
Fun-ta-ta. So I think we're set. I seem to see a lot of chop in my stream. You're not seeing a lot of chop in my stream? Yeah, see, I see a lot of chop in my... Oh, no, okay. That's stalled. So go and do that again. So, oh, that jumped right up. Sure, throw an ad at me. Everybody but the subscribers must have an ad. That's why it's showing it. Okay, I'll accept that. Okay, welcome back. Unsubscribed Twitch viewers. Sorry about the commercials. Hey, just reach up there and slap that subscribe button. Get Twitch commercial free viewing, animated emojis, all kinds of discounts in our giveaways, discounts on the merch store. Become a subscriber. We need you. And Kestrel has joined the flight with us today. Welcome back, Skymaster.
CTD.
Oh, Roman, welcome in, and welcome into the ice bucket, where you have a license to chill. See ya.
And he's gone.
All it takes is to speak to them, and they disappear.
Yeah.
Must be
Just
my
seems
voice. People just don't like me. I just...
Yeah.
I've got a radio voice, and as you can tell on stream, a face to match.
You're Captain Iceman today, buddy.
All right, and on that note, the Iceman Flying High song, courtesy of CIA Cowboy, Meat Shield, and all of our friends over at Patriotic Veterans Discord. Go follow CIA Cowboy. Kestrel is flying a F-35 today. Awesome. Can you land that big jet plane, that big airliner I see, vertically, Kestrel? Let's see. Maybe he's in stream. He might be in stream. Flights Adventures. Is that you?
That's
Kestrel?
me. I'm up above.
No. Oh, your Flights Adventure. That's right. I
Yes.
forgot you changed your name again. Pretty well done, Kestrel. I don't know how you heard me here. I didn't run my... let's just see who all we had in chat. Good grief. Dr. Diggler must be our new Dr. K. Bishop, probably. Flights Adventures, welcome Dan. And Kestrel is Kestrel. Welcome, Kestrel. Into the Ice Bucket, welcome new viewers. Appreciate you joining us. We do this every Sunday, 12 noon Eastern time, no matter what I post on the calendar, okay? Apparently I messed it up again today. We had a time change, and it seems to be confusing time and date or something. Dr. Digger, appreciate your follow. We really appreciate all of the support on the Ice Bucket. The Bucket Brigade and another... something happened. Okay, just follow. But we have had such an outpouring from the community over the years with the World Tour flight concurrent for 2.5 years. I'm having a little trouble getting back into the groove. We're getting more each week to join us and new viewers every week. So I'll try to start posting the calendar post a little earlier. I realized I've been getting them way late in the week. Let's go ahead and do this. Anybody? Let's go! Yeah, man. Booyaka. Run teams.
Booyaka?
Yep. Go already.
I'm trying.
It'd be
man,
help if I was
something
in the helicopter. I have such terrible frames. I may not be able to fly this, but we'll see.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. Never know. I also don't have enough room. I moved my. I may have to move that out. Oh, okay. And Kestrel's going to lead the force here. I was still getting situated. Sorry, Kestrel.
I see people taking off now anyway.
Yeah, I'm terrible frame rates. I mean, like 5.
Oh,
I'm going to have to
man.
adjust my time and get my weather under control. That's probably what's killing my frame rates after I reworked everything else to try and fix it. Gear up, positive rate. I know, I'm trying to work on it. Come in, come in. Kill the live weather. I keep hearing dings on stream. What am I missing, guys? I don't mean to miss.
Missing nothing.
Nobody posted anything because I heard something, and I can't watch chat and. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was Dr. Digger said hi there. Thank you, first time chatter. That's what I was hearing. I knew there was an alarm coming off somewhere. Oh man, if I could only get this cleared. I tried to. Come on, man. Come off of live. I don't want live weather. All right, now. My live weather won't change. Absolutely won't change. Okay.
This first leg's a little long here. It's nice.
I cannot get my live weather off. I know I'm circling here. I'm really trying to kill my live weather.
Everybody disappeared.
We're up here.
Finally, and the frame rate comes under control immediately. All right, let's see if I can get turned around here and fly. And I still see Kestrel and prop wash. Sorry, guys. If I didn't get that frame rate under control, I wasn't going to be able to do this. I've had that problem at times. Just can't get my pea-brain system. By pea-brain, I mean little bitty. To cooperate. And it bees that way sometimes. I can't hear my helicopter at all either. Gear up. How did we get geared down? It didn't go back to the ground.
I don't know.
All right, so why is my voice meter not giving me game sound? There we go. There we go. Alright, still got pretty bad frames. I'm just not sure I'm going to be able to run that. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Alright, I'm going to go a little bit lower.
As long as we're having fun.
I didn't want to speed up, I just wanted to get lower. Well, you did it wrong, dummy. If that's what you wanted to do, just tell me that. But you gotta tell me it right. I can't understand that. You did wrong. Alright, and autopilot set. What? How did I? Oh my. Unbelievable. Ended up in the water. How did I end up in the water?
No.
I mean, I'm having
I
stupidity
didn't bring
problems.
my swimming suit.
Huh?
I didn't bring my swimming suit.
Well, the problem is now I've got bags open. So I got to remember how to close the bags. Which I know. It's not a matter of remembering so much. Okay, bring the the little nav map back up. Castro's doing circles around me. I feel like the old Chris days when he was flying the big ships and having to do circles around me. Okay. Let's slow back down and autopilot. And I'm just not going to worry about the... Oh, come on.
You look all right. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Because I'm compensating for the mistakes I'm making.
Best way to do that, not tell anybody.
Oh, I'm way too honest
Yeah.
for my own good.
Yeah. See, I'm an excellent pilot. Just keep going. Excellent.
Yeah,
I had
okay, I did that on purpose.
What'd you do, a flip?
No,
Oh.
I was correcting myself. I'm sorry. Skymaster, you said something. What were you going to say?
This is Kayla. I had a CTD, so I came back in the Kodiak because I don't think I could have gotten that 310 off the ground in that space anyway.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's short runway. Most of the Ukraine apparently are. Everything we hit last week was rather extremely short as well. Oh, cool. It's putting us into the navs at a 45 instead of a 90 now, which is real good. Real good idea. Oh man, I made potatoes a while ago and they have gotten cold and I have not touched them.
Oh.
Sunday morning setup for me is a lot like that sometimes. I got it made just in time to get back to stream and it's been sitting here ever since. It's not exactly cold. Oh. It does exactly need some things, though.
Got some salt and pepper, man.
No, some ranch dressing.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah, it's still warm, but it's not seasoned right. I'll have to wait till break.
My house would be gone.
Huh?
I said if I was eating them, they'd be gone. I wouldn't have to.
I just
wait
didn't
for
have
the break.
time. I did not have time. I had to get this done.
Yeah. So what country are we in?
We are
Serbia?
in Ukraine.
Oh, whatever. Yeah.
Ukraine.
Who keep that?
Ukraine? Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, Ukraine. I think is how they pronounce it. Ukraine.
Oh,
I think I might be on live weather. Is there a wind coming out of the north or whatever direction I'm going in front of us?
I don't know. I came off with live weather because the clouds were killing my frame rates.
yeah.
I've got 12 knots at 329.
That sounds about right.
I don't know. Mojo rising in the flight. Oh man, I didn't get you. I started to do a screenshot and all I got was your name, not your number, Dan.
Oh,
But I got you sitting there. Mojo has joined the flight. Good to have you with us, Mojo. I don't know whether you're in stream or not. Usually he'll come in one or the other. Just so that...
yeah.
Mojo giving a big old flyby there. And we'll get a screenshot of his 737 or whatever it is. Oh man. Trying to speed up slowly because Steve told me what I was doing was I was trying to go from 80 knots and then set my bug to 150, and
Yeah.
the computer has to have small increments. It can't just go to that speed, boom. It has to get there. So I have to keep remembering to do small adjustments.
All right.
We haven't played these mellow tunes in a long time.
No?
I haven't been using MooBot because of my frame rate issue, and it's got my memory up to 91 and my CPU at 87. I mean, I'm just tacking out, and it's just this. Okay, my aircraft's still too low. There we go. Oh, that helped a lot.
Wow, this leg's 89 more miles. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it was 116. We can take a break at UKML if you want.
Oh, I'm fine. Yeah.
I mean, if y'all want to stop halfway on this one, we can do that. I really only put the, let's see which one it was. It was UKDE. I only put that in there to keep us, close
Cool.
to the river.
I see you're flying fine, so I'll just keep on rolling.
Yeah, don't fix it if it ain't broke.
Yeah, yeah.
I am at about 159 indicated. Or no, 159 airspeed, so I guess that's true airspeed.
Yeah, I'm doing 120. I'm losing you guys, so I might bail out early.
Oh,
120. Well, we can slow down.
I got other things to do. I got to make some adjustments too now that he made me think about it.
The mysterious, illustrious, and seldom seen Grantler is at
no.
an upcoming area. I can't see him, except I see his tag. So what? He's got to be within 100 miles, right?
I would think.
And it just came in, so I'd say he's probably at our layover airport.
All I see is a blur up there. I can't tell what it says.
Yeah, that's Grantler. That's Grantler.
Well, isn't that cool?
Yeah,
Why the hell
that's
don't he come in
cool.
Discord? I'd like to talk to him, say hi,
Yes. He won't talk to me because he knows I'm going to try to
Fix my stuff.
make him work. Yeah.
Fix my stuff.
The last time we did that, it was really supposed to be done. We shouldn't have to ever do it again. Everything was supposed to be right. And somehow I keep getting overwritten files or something that just potato confuses
Mashed potato.
me. Yeah, potato confuses me, man. Bad.
I hope he sticks around up there, man, and don't run off, I hope he's not teasing us.
Yeah, like low.
Say, look at me, look at me.
You think they're conspiring? Maybe they're conspiring
I think so.
to tease us.
Yep.
Loester was at the airport last week before flight, And
remember
about
that.
what 20 or 30 minutes before the flight, he just boom was gone and never came back. Never came into.
Oh, somebody left.
Well, that was Skymaster Raptor.
It must have been, yeah. Having issues.
He has dropped out of the flight, I think. Yeah.
I don't know what he was. Oh, what was he flying at? He can only get 120 knots. I don't know.
Well, Dr. Cardy, or DW Cardy, stayed back there. Sultan Reich has joined the flight. Welcome in, Sultan Reich. I need to go back to the chat window, and I'm sure he is probably in here. No, Kayla's in here, though. He usually will join one or the other, but not both. So I thought he'd probably be in the Twitch stream, but I sure don't see him.
How the heck do you see Grantler up there? All I see is a fuzz.
Well, I had to
That's so
squint.
good.
Not gonna lie, I had to squint.
I see him.
Your squint's doing better than I am.
Okay, let's see him.
We're back here. We're just chugging along.
We're coming, Grantler. We'll be there in about 25 minutes.
Yeah, Amanda, my co-pilot's doing all the flying today.
Uh-huh, mine too.
Yeah, she's just sitting there.
In fact, I'm not
You know, I
even
do
sure
notice they don't do much. They don't do much.
I may not have a co-pilot. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
I looked over there and I couldn't see him. I had to move my window.
Yeah, mine reported me to the boss.
You probably deserved it. You shouldn't have touched
Well-
her that way.
No, see, I'm an old guy, and I still call him Babe. And
Yeah, you shouldn't have.
Yeah, she turned me in.
Yeah, I don't blame her, man. I don't blame her. Hello, Frank. Welcome back. Good to see you back there. Appreciate your support. Next stop will be Uniform Kilo Delta Uniform Kilo Delta in Ukraine. We are flying the Dnipro River. Much contested at this time.
I bet it's polluted. Mhm.
You know, I watch The Enforcer every night, and he does a great job of explaining military technique and all of that, and he does touch on things like that, Dan. And
Yeah.
you got to imagine wartime. You bet there's unexploded shells, there's debris, there's things that have fallen out of the air and crashed into the river. There's all kind of pollution as far as that's concerned.
Well, the farther we get up here, you're going to see a big nuclear power plant on our left.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's on the. I am so surprised that didn't get blowed up over the years.
Well, that's Mariupol, I believe, if I remember right. I have to look at a little map, but that's probably Mariupol that you're referring to, or Zaporizhia. It could be Zaporizhia, actually. I'm looking to see, because I don't know where these places are. He does, but I don't. I've heard the names so much I can almost pronounce them.
Yeah. Well, it's a pretty big one because it's got two big monster twin cooling towers.
Yeah.
Like I said, it looked like why didn't they? I don't even want to say it, but with all the crap that goes on, you'd think they got blowed up years ago.
Well, where are you?
I'm behind you. I just know this area real well.
Oh, I see. Oh, you're dead behind me. I see you right there. Okay.
Oh, I'm right here, man. I'm
Well,
looking
I
right
don't.
at you.
I didn't see the plant you're talking about.
Oh, it's a ways up yet.
Oh,
It's
okay,
up there on
yeah.
the left of quite a ways yet.
That's what I thought you were saying. So, it's probably Zaporizhia.
Yeah.
I want to say there's a nuclear plant there,
Yeah.
and one in Mariupol. Mariupol. Oh man, they fought for that for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to zoom in here and see if I can see it, and I don't.
Yeah. It's before we make the turn, I'm sure.
Before this airport, you mean?
Well, it's before. Okay, we've got what? We still got 60 miles to the first turn,
Right.
and it's before we get to that turn. So, I do believe, if I remember right, I do see Grantler now. I see him very well.
He might be flying towards us, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, we're closing.
He does that sometimes. Do you have a tag, distance on him?
18 miles.
Oh, awesome. Yes. Then he's taken off from
yeah.
Patrick.
He's flying right. He's
Patrick.
flying right at you. I hope he's not holding a grudge and running into you.
Nah. Can you imagine somebody holding a grudge on me? A grudge for what? No, I just overworked him, that's all. He was the only one, he was the only technician I had.
Yeah.
I mean,
Doesn't that kind of suck? Because you're the only technician I have, and here you're relying on somebody else. Yeah.
no, the technical advice and help that I give you is totally different. See, he's my sound guy. That's what I used him for. Yeah, he's coming up fast.
Yeah. Yeah, I talked to Cobra about the potato, and he told me to, he didn't recommend it for me because every time they have an update,
Yeah,
it changes all kinds of shit.
I don't recommend it for you either.
No, yeah, well, yeah, I ain't got no chance of keeping it running if you can't,
Yeah, I tried it and I didn't like it.
Well, as a streamer, I have a lot of sound elements going in, and I also have a second computer that does the streaming. So I have to separate, for example, the music, the game sound, my voice, because my voice is on that computer as well. So I had to separate all of those sounds so I can turn them on and off at will. Otherwise, when they get into the computer, all of a sudden they're all one sound. They're all one track. And that doesn't work for streaming, for one thing. I mean, because now you got, you're not separated.
Yeah.
And Grantler did a marvelous job of fixing those things for me. Hello, Grantler. Good to see you. It's just so good to see you, Tag. I don't care if you come talk with us or not. It's so good to see you,
Well,
Tag.
I wonder if he lost his hype and needs to be re-invited to the
No
server.
way. No way.
Okay, well, you never know. Yeah, all right.
No way.
I see him. I see the panther right
So
there.
this happened.
I hope it's not a mirage. Yeah, this part of the world, you know.
My frames have just gone crazy again.
He's flying a Luftwaffe, something.
I can't see anything in his tag, just his name.
Yeah, he's CH-47D Luftwaffe.
Luftwaffe.
Yeah, and he's 4 miles and he's closing right at you.
Oh no, he's underneath me.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, apparently I'm 4 miles ahead of you too. Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm just hanging back here about 157 knots, so.
okay, so I had another sound. Why? Oh, ad break. So yes, Twitch viewers, there is an ad break coming up. Reach up there and slap that subscribe button for commercial-free viewing and a ton of other perks. About a minute and right at a minute, 60 seconds till ad break. And I hate to do it to you, but I gotta pay the bills. Frame rates suck.
Yeah.
I mean, are really giving me a fit. I think it's a little map that's doing it. I dropped little map and oh, I might have hit that too. That might be part of it. Thank you for sharing your screen.
You're
Dan?
welcome. You're welcome. I gotta speed up just a little bit.
Whoa, what is happening? All right,
Ran
now
into it.
come. Yeah, well, that shouldn't do what just happened. I just got tousled.
I think he just shot you down, man. He just
I'm looking
got
to
a
see
missile at you.
what else I got on that could be doing this. I mean, my frame rates are fine, and then all of a sudden they just plummet. Pretty sure I got an issue coming up that's going to disable my computer.
Oh, that's not good.
I keep having CTDs, and I think that is because I have a stick of bad RAM or a bad drive. It keeps, when it comes back, it says it, a lot of times it'll say it has to repair one of the drives, and it's always the same drive, and it's an older drive. One of the oldest drives, so just got a feeling I've got a drive dropping. And the worst part of that is just about everything is on it.
Well, that computer, can you put a SSD, one of the little ones?
Oh yeah,
We'll talk when we're done here then.
we can do that.
I do believe I got a 2 terabyte sitting here.
Do you really? Damn.
So- and I'll hold it over you forever.
No, I'll pay you for it.
Gotta
I'll,
pay me just
If
I
that's
don't
my,
know how much it costs.
if
Yeah.
that's, well, I can price it too. That's not a problem.
No, I'm just saying how much it costs to ship it to you is all I'm worried about, you know?
Oh, it ain't gonna cost you ain't much to, dude. I I think that's why Cece quit coming because he promised me a one of those wireless eye or head
Oh,
trackers,
yeah.
and said he had it in a box sitting at the bottom of the stairs and kept forgetting to send it. I said, look, if it's the shipping cost, I'll send it to you. I'll pay it, no problem. Alex, welcome into the
Well,
ice bucket, where you have a license to chill. We are
one of these little
streaming
SSD.
live on Twitch, so please keep
Yeah.
your conversation, if any, at PG. I'm sorry, Dan.
Yeah, I was going to say one of these little SSD drives. Christ, they don't weigh nothing, you know.
No, no. You should be able to drop that in I would do it first class and mark it fragile, but other than that, you should be able to just ship it pretty cheap. These guys in the UK, probably costing them a whole lot more than the item I was seeking was worth.
Yeah, it's a P44 Pro M2 SSD, little tiny thing.
Yeah.
It looks like you could bite it in half if you wanted to.
It's not a laptop. You have you had it?
No, it's an SSD. It goes in SSD
Yeah,
slot.
but there's laptop SSDs and there's.
No, this is not on my big computer, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so
But,
I've got one SSD slot left.
Yeah, they look like a stick of gum. Is what they look like.
Well, see now that's what I'm talking about. The laptop SSDs
Yeah.
look like that, but it'd be a wide stick of gum, right?
Well, I don't know. No, not much more than a stick of gum.
It's not 2.5 inches wide, 2 inches. I forget what
No,
those
here,
bays, how wide those bays are.
Are you in Discord right now?
You know I can't view your Discord. No.
Oh, I was going to say I was going to hold it up there in Discord. We'll talk about it after the flight ends
Yeah,
or
after
whatever.
the flight, I can't do it on stream.
But yeah, my computer has four SSD slots, and they're pretty little.
Well, mine, I've got two, and mine are like they're not but a couple inches wide,
Yeah.
and
This
only
look,
about
like I
a.
said, it's about the size of a stick of gum, but it's not. I mean, laptops may use them, but this came out. This is for my big machine,
Oh, baby.
my gaming machine.
Uh-huh. And you had somebody build that for you, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a Best Buy or
Oh
something.
no.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do a product search on it and let you know all about it.
Okay.
About 9 minutes out from the airport, I'm going to start a minimal descent here. Shut my autopilot off. Pull my nose up and drop my collective. Man, it's good to see all those.
If I do end up
aircraft.
sending it to you, you better make damn well sure I got the right address, so it doesn't go to your neighbor. Yeah.
Kestrel's trying to kill me with his F-35. He got right outside my window. I mean, he looked like he was. Did he switch to a helicopter? Because he looked like he was putting his bottom right up by my, like he was. I don't know. It looked like a helicopter maneuver.
I don't know. He's sure flying fast, though.
Yeah, he's got to be in the F-35 still.
Yeah. It looks like Grantler's turned around and flying with us anyway.
Yeah, he's been flying with us. Sure
Is he
is.
waving to you out the window or anything? Or?
He's staying way behind, out of comms distance. He might be afraid I'll throw a cannon with a string out the window.
Are we landing here?
We're landing at UKDD, Uniform Kilo Delta Delta.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
20 miles. 20 miles.
If you saw Grantler go down, he may have done a touch and go. He does. That is a lot.
Yeah.
He'll hit about every airport we get close to. Why? My desk cam
Yeah.
doesn't move, obviously. But I kept leaning forward and not seeing me over in it, and I couldn't figure out
Yeah.
why. I mean, surely it should be able to see me. That's not good. Kestrel, you're doing some mighty fancy flying there.
Might have faced.
Mighty fancy for a and man, that turbine sounds good. You know what? I got to get back into my F-35. That thing sounds great. When you started getting closer, I could hear the turbo. Yeah, yeah, just like that. That was pretty cool. Problem is, I think there's a delay, and my audio comes out. I got to put a delay on my audio because it doesn't quite match up with the view. I don't think. I think it's a couple seconds off. 3. Smooth move, Kestrel. Smooth move.
Yeah.
Well, how'd I get back? Oh, what?
Okay, I gotta change my heading so I can hit the runway. Cause I ain't in a helicopter.
No, I can't find it.
Going the wrong way.
Oh, there it is.
Don't need no stinking runways.
That's right. Now, I set the IAS. Why are you maximum speeding on me?
What we got here? 9 miles. That's a nice airport anyway. Got a real runway at this one.
I don't know how you can see it. How can you be that close?
I'm looking at little nav map. I ain't even looking at my plane.
Okay, I was going to say, I don't know how you can see it. We're not there yet.
No, I'm dropping way down south because I gotta come in from the side here because the runway runs the other way.
Well, we've lost the altitude. We're going to slow down a bit. There it is. There it is. It's at Dnipro.
Yeah.
Command Post Water Sports Plant.
Nice. Okay, turn off all this stuff. Okay, Amanda. My co-pilot's landing this thing here today.
So I'm going to fly by this nuclear plant and get an eyeball on it because we love stacks by the river.
Yeah.
I used to
I
live.
like the smoke. Yeah.
I used to live right across the lake from a nuclear plant here where I live. It was straight across the water about that far from it. I could see all the goings on across there. I almost swim it. You could swim out to the main, or to the center where the power lines went over, and you could get up on that platform and then take a break and swim the other half and get over there. But in the day of 9/11, we now have armed guards at nuclear plants. So you don't want to swim up. It's a bad idea to swim up on a nuclear plant or enter by foot by any means.
Yeah, we got one right up the road from me. And there's military shit everywhere.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Of course, they're worried about them Canadians coming across that lake, you know.
I don't think so.
Oh, I do. Show of force there for some reason.
Well, at this point, we've about ticked off all our neighbors.
Yeah. Come on, man, that good landing, babe. Oh, you just hit that just perfect. That was butter. That was butter.
So you landed.
Yes.
Okay, I see you landing.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
You have landed?
Yes, I'm on the runway.
Okay, so you're moving, that's all. I thought
Yeah,
it
I'm
looked
still
like
moving.
thought it looked like you were still going in a straight line, and I'm like, well, how come I keep seeing tags for many minutes afterwards? See all these power lines going across? That's what it's like on the lake. But all we had was pylons. They got little islands, it looks like.
I'll go over and look at these animals while I'm here.
You got
think I got
animals.
sheep.
Cool.
I got sheep or something here.
Daddy.
I'm Daddy. I'm going to shoot one of them while I'm here.
Daddy.
They might be cows, but it looks like sheep.
Yeah, I think you need to take a better look. Put your glasses on.
There's something here.
Let's see what they are. I'm not going over there. I'm going to land, take a break.
We could take a break, but I want to see these sheep or whatever. Probably turn out to be rocks.
Ah, I've lost Grantler.
No,
I don't see him.
I knew he flew past me heading the other way, but I thought he'd turn around.
Yeah, he was flying with us. He may still be. I'm too close to the airport to mess
Yeah.
with it at this point. I got a 1 minute threshold.
Okay, I'm gonna go park.
And I'm just hoping I'm coming in the right place.
Oh, sure you are.
I don't know. Never know with me.
It's the only
Oh,
airport
oh,
around
landing gear, and I'm getting too low too fast. Better pay attention and just land. Forget about looking at the map. Kind of hard to miss the airport, right? Well, I hope he finishes the flight with us. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But never know.
I'm gonna park in the grass here and wait for you guys. I see a big ass jet trying to land. Of course, it's probably not a jet, but
Wow, where's the facility? Oh, over here? Way over here? Man, it's a big airport, but you got to drive a country mile to get to the runway.
yeah. Kestrel just dropped out a very nice landing there. I don't know what he's flying, but
He's flying that F-35 the last I saw him.
that'll do vertical landings.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's. I was gonna say that's an awful big damn helicopter.
You know, the way that F-35
There he goes again.
was released, on the day it was
Yeah.
released, I was at an airport and there were 3 of them hovering around me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, really? I've got to have it. And I bought that thing the day it came out. Had to have. Must have aircraft, no doubt.
Yeah.
Well, I come on the wrong daggum side of it. Yeah, I'm over here at the pumps and I'm trying to get situated, but I didn't want to take up the whole spot, so I was moving off to one side. Turned out I was on the wrong side.
Yeah. I went the wrong side too, I guess. I'm gonna zoom over there through all these trees.
Oh, almost kissed it. Oh, come on. Your parking brake ain't on? Are you kidding me?
Oh, you're beating on that pump, man. It'd blow up. Be
I was
careful.
pretty close to it, wasn't I? Not going to do that again. Okay. So we are going to take a little break here. Twitch and YouTube viewers, appreciate you support. Hope you stick around. We'll be back in just a few.
All right. Let's see here.
With a chicken dance and a laugh so free, he's the heartbeat of lessons of life we all can learn. He cheers us on no matter the score, and lifts us higher than we've been before. Supporting strings with an open heart, he's there for his friends from the very start. In the sky or on the racing track, you can bet Iceman's got your back. Iceman, flying through the night, spreading love with the streets so bright. With a chicken dance and a laugh so free, he's the heartbeat of this community. When the engines hum and the wheels align, he's charting a course through space and time. With every laugh, he lights the way, turning ordinary nights into brighter days. Iceman, flying through the night, spreading love with the streets so bright. With a chicken dance and a laugh so free, he's the heartbeat of this community. So here's to Iceman, our captain and friend, on these shared adventures that never end. With wings of laughter, he helps us climb. Together we soar, transcending time. Oh, oh, oh. Whoa, hero. Whoa, hero.
Welcome back, Twitch and YouTube viewers. We are in Uniform Kilo Delta Delta in Ukraine. And we are going to proceed to Uniform Kilo Ohio. Uniform Kilo Oscar Hotel. I'm sorry. Oh, a big wing going over top of my chopper. His F-35 looks like an airliner. I think I'd better get fuel before I do this. So let me just do that. Oh, you know what? I don't need fuel. I got fuel. That's right. Okay. One more. There we go. That's what I was looking for. All right, well, let's go. Booyaka. Yaman. Run, teens. Go, go, go already. I don't think my leg changed. In fact, I'm pretty sure of it. All three. Oh, it's right on that now. Now it changed. I knew I had to go that way. Okay. Gear up. Oh, there's Salt Mark. I was looking for you. Frank, I was looking for you. I keep pressing the wrong button. I changed my settings for my controllers, and I keep hitting the old button. I keep forgetting it's on a new button.
Hope the professor's all right.
He seems to have a CTD about once or twice every flight. I haven't been able to figure out what his problem is with his computer that's causing him. But I haven't worked with him on it for a long time. He said he was going to talk to me after stream, so I don't know if he went to take a nap or he'll probably be back. That's his norm anyway.
Iceman 333, Charlie India, uniform 781 tree. Contact approach on 1 tree 2. Tree, good day. 1 tree 2, tree Iceman 333, Charlie India, uniform 781 tree.
Kayla Seltenreich and Mojo Rising.
So Ice, you never did get 2020 working again, did you?
Never did, no. And it means a 2-hour call with Microsoft, and they and I are not exactly on good speaking terms. They generally blow me off. I think I've
I hate to hear that.
Well, I think I've shown them how to do a task that happens frequently on my computer. I think I've showed them how to do it enough times. They know I know how to do it, but you don't. You know you never really own Windows, right?
Well, sure.
You own a copy, but they don't support it. I mean, good luck. Thanks for spending your $100 with us. I think my first flight sim cost was about $8, and that was expensive.
Well, I was really excited about the launch of 24, and I saw that it went, like it did, and so I decided to hold off until until everybody said, yeah, it's good now. Go ahead and get it. But when I saw you were on 24, that's when I said, okay, well, I've got to get it.
I was down for almost 6 months without a stream. But of course, Microsoft doesn't want to hear that.
Yeah, that's neither here nor there to them.
All they want to know is, okay, sir, do you want a business license? I thought you said home version. I said, yes. My studio's in my house. Or in my apartment. I should say.
Well, I'm glad I got 24. I like it. I think it's getting better all the time.
Man, it's getting toasty in my room here. I almost called it my radio room. That's how long I've been Iceman. I used to be a worldwide ham operator, and I did all that from my radio room. Now I'm in my studio. I had a really heartwarming event the other day. I called my cousin about she's our ancestry fanatic and for the family. And I've made contact with somebody that has a box of up to 200-year-old letters to and from corresponding our family. So he's going to send it to me. I called my cousin. She tells me this story. My dad, years ago, when he was in the Navy, was in Singapore for about a weekend or something. Or maybe a week, I don't know, short stay. And he met this little Korean girl no, she was Japanese. Japanese or Chinese? I don't even remember what he said now. But he said, I didn't know any of that story. One day he just tells me off the wall out of nowhere, you know, I got another wife. I said, what? You have another wife? He said, oh yeah, years ago I was in the Navy and I married this little, I think he said Chinese gal, but I can't remember. That's all of the story I ever knew, was that he had been overseas and he met a Oriental that he had married. Didn't know about any divorce or anything. So I'm talking to my cousin. She's laughing. She said, we're talking about my dad. We're reminiscing. She says, he told me the funniest story one time. I just have to tell you this. And about halfway into it, she's telling me, he'd gotten on this, or gotten off this ship and met a woman and married her. And when he had to disembark, or when he had to leave, whatever they call that, they got a divorce. I didn't know the rest of the story.
Well, goodness gracious.
I didn't think he had ever told anybody that story, okay? And when she told me that and got about halfway through it, I said, Donna Sue, I'm going to cry. She said, I hope not. Why? Is it sad? I said, no, this is the best story. I said, he married her, didn't he? I knew this, but I only know that he married her. I never got the rest of the story. So she was Paul Harvey for me yesterday.
I guess so.
And if you can see it on my face, I'm probably flustering up talking about my dad. I'm sure my mother didn't know. If so, I don't know. She never mentioned it. And he was very short about his conversation about it. So I thought, wow, he'd never told anybody. I was probably the only one. He took that one to his death. Zaporizhia Regional Clinical Hospital. pushing that button. Sultan Knight looks like he did a touch and go at Mokraya. I don't know though. Now Sultanreich, he might have picked up arms. He's German, and he would be very welcomed at Ukraine if he had a shipment.
Ah,
I said picking up. I meant dropping off weapons, but you didn't drop off any, shall we say, military enhancements to the Ukrainians, did you, Frank? Believe it or not, this track is called Ireland. It does not sound like Irish music to me.
What's your airspeed?
157. I need to slow down, don't I? What's your top speed on that? I'm sorry.
About 180, but
Oh,
no, I was just curious.
okay. I'm still mixing you up with Raptor. Yeah, he was having a hard time keeping up with us, and I didn't know it until it was too late and he leaving.
I don't know why my flight plan and my built-in avionics never matches what my GTN 750 shows.
Your flight plan?
Yeah, any time. It doesn't matter where the flight plan came from.
Are you loading it?
Yeah, I'm loading it from the EFB.
Okay. And it shows different?
Yeah, it always does. I don't mean just yours, but all of them. It's always different on the GTN 750. It's like it interprets it differently.
Well, I never realized that. So, 3.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Because the 750 shows I ought to be going off to the left about 45 degrees, but my G1000 shows I'm right on track.
It sure does. Of course, I'm not exactly following flight plan.
Little nav map.
Little nav
map says it's good.
Side. Yeah, it's got me off to the side, but I'm following the right bearing.
Yeah, it's just weird. I don't get it.
I never noticed that. Did you ask Dave?
No, I did not.
Now, is it the aircraft that's pointing that way, or is it actually flying, showing you flying that way? In other words, is it catching the wind, showing your crab? You know what a crab walk is? I mean, in aeronautics,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. No, my track is fine.
Okay.
It's just really strange. It's so on my PFD, I'm right on the magenta. On my MFD, I'm way off to the right, and on the GTN 750 pop-out window, I'm way off to the right. And little nav map, I'm on the magenta.
Huh.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
I must have dropped my flight sim. Maybe not. I must have dropped my Moobot account. I mean, it's letting me sign in, but I don't think I have all of the paid features.
What is Moobot?
It's a streamer tool. Man, that sun. I got a sunset coming on, and until we turn further south, it is just almost unbearable. I want to change the time back, man. Wow, what's that? That looks more like a...
I see a helipad and 2 smokestacks.
Yeah, but there's 2 cooling towers just beyond them and a great big lake, and that's why I was... Well, it's obviously a man-made reservoir for this nuclear plant. But just beyond that, those 2 stacks, you'll see 2 cooling towers and a 2 cooling towers and a full facility here with a retention lake. Yeah, I wish the stream could see out my window. Oh, they got a bunch of smokestacks here. This must be more than just a nuclear energy plant. But there was one of these nuclear plants that, or maybe it was just an electric. I don't think it was nuclear. I think it was just electrical. But Zaporizhzhia, obviously, this is where the nuclear are, and Mariupol just got fought over for a long, long time. Where that fight lasted forever. They could have made the water go all the way to this retention pond. It just kind of stops 100 yards from it or something, 50 yards. I can't talk right now. I'm on stream. I'll call you back in about an hour. Sorry.
So I'm comparing the flight plan in the EFB with what went into my avionics. And it looks like it skips waypoint 2. It goes from waypoint 1 to waypoint 3 and then directly to Kherson International.
In your EFB or
In the 750.
in the 750 you're seeing that?
Yeah.
So
Everything was right up until it got from waypoint 1, and then it just skips 3, and then it skips 4 as well.
well, see,
I'm sorry,
mine-
it skipped 2 and
yeah,
4.
Skip 2 and 4. That's weird. I
Yeah.
have no idea. That does not even make any sense to me.
And what's in my G1000 matches what's in the 750.
Yeah, the EFB put it in right. I saw that, but I didn't even check the GTN 750. Do you have a subscription or not for the 750?
Oh yeah. Yeah, and I've got the most recent release too.
If it's current, there shouldn't be any discrepancy like that. I'd say that's in the helicopter. Because you know he took a association with them in order to be able to use this, right? I mean, he had to license the product in order to put it in a pay aircraft. So, in doing so, as a developer, when you make those connections, you go to those people and you say, well, you know, this doesn't really work with my helicopter. It may work with fixed wings, but I need it to do it this way. And they've actually altered, or PMS told him, okay, this is how you do it, and he's altered his programming to match what was needed. But if something is still glitching, then that needs to be brought up to David so that he knows what to fix. You can't fix it if you don't know it's broke.
Yeah, but it's doing the same thing to me, and I'm in a fixed wing.
The 750.
Yeah, I'm
All
using
right.
the pop-out 750
All right.
panel and then the built-in G1000s in the aircraft.
You know, it could be a conflict between the 750 and the data that's coming in from the sim. Now, see how that is that what I'm using for my EFB? What did you say it was?
Yeah. When you use the FB, that's bringing it through the sim.
Okay, but what is? Okay, I know what the 750 is. What did you say that was?
My instruments, the built-in instruments, it's the G1000.
Okay. So, I don't know what the built-in instrument in this is that would be bringing in the data to a built-in map. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's a conflict between the sim and the 750.
Yeah, I'd have to say it is. If it's happening in the fixed wing also, then that's not Dave's problem.
I think after this, I'm gonna restart my sim without the 750 and pull the flight plan in and see if it does the same thing or not.
Now, see, I wouldn't know how to shut it down in the H160. How would I shut it down before? You know, you have to do it before you come in, right? So how do you shut down the avionics?
No, that's what I mean. I'll shut down my sim and disable the 750, and then I'll see what happens.
Oh, I see. Because you can't disable the internal workings, right? Whatever
No.
its default.
No, not unless you know how to do that stuff, and it's way
Yeah,
beyond me.
when my subscription lagged, I got that problem where it wouldn't load in. So I know there is a mapping system that comes in. In fact, you can see it on the tablet. I mean,
Yeah.
this map, if I can figure out which one is the map. Should have some kind of, I mean, that's gonna, it's not though. I thought this one just matched the EFB.
I don't know.
I don't know, I'm not gonna mess with it or I'll mess it up. I will sure mess it up. I broke my sound.
Uh-oh.
I sure did. Okay then. Oh, come on, man. I always mistake that. That is not what I wanted up. Oh, it broke my... Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. It broke my voice meter potato. Oh, great. And I can't kill the process because it's not showing up in my process manager. Still not there. I need to stop the task and it's not showing up on. Alright. There we go. No? Well, that's really pretty weird. Alright, let's get it this way. I'm not hearing my aircraft. What? Why are you? Oh man, really? Really? Unbelievable. Alright, and I do that. Shut that one down. And I probably would have done the same thing if I'd have just refreshed it. Silly. Okay. I'll go with that. Oh, now I'm going too slow. It's alright, I can speed up. just out for a leisurely flight on Sunday FunDay. Guys, if y'all want to fly with us, we do this every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. You can look on the Flight Sim Forums calendar and find all of our information. We do have live comms on High Performance Group Discord. And Kayla's up there in the front with Sultanreich right now. Or with Mojo and Sultan. And Mojo's way ahead. That's what I'm reading. I don't believe anybody's behind me.
I don't even see Mojo.
Yeah, he's up there in the glare of the sunset. Uh-oh. I'm being summoned to the hole. Oh, I can't even look at it. I can't mess with it. I fly EVE Online almost always. I'm very active in the wormhole. And they are apparently having a fight or something. I can't even go to that Discord really. Oh. There's several. I think it was just cherry bomb. On the Rivers and Roadway Tours, we're flying the last leg of the Dnipro River in Ukraine. And it looks like this is weird because it's following waypoint 3, but missed waypoint 2.
I don't remember ever having this problem in 2020, so I'm thinking it's a 24 problem.
I would say we could do a Google search and find where other people have the problem and where Microsoft has responded.
I've searched, but I wasn't able to find anything. Maybe you'll have better luck.
It's all about the keywords and leaving out the prepositions. Because it searches for every word. The sentence doesn't really make any sense, and it uses, the main keywords nouns, pronouns, people, places, and things. I think. So the sim avionics, oh, you don't know yet. You haven't unloaded the GTN. So, yeah, I don't know. But are the avionics actually flying the? Did they include Waypoint 2 and 4?
Yeah, that's harder to answer. So I've got two GPN two G1000 screens, a PDF or a PFD and an MFD. The PFD shows everything correctly. The MFD shows a deviation, but I'm flying the correct flight path based on your flight plan. Now, what I'm going to do is, like I said, disable the GTN 750 and see if that corrects it in the plane with the built-in avionics.
Right. Yeah, it'd be a way to figure it out, I'd say. Oh,
I can let you know the result. What would be the best way to let you know?
oh, I'm always on Discord. Just DM me. My Discord's up all the time, 24/7.
Okay.
It actually sits at one corner of one of my monitors and prohibits my Windows from going to sleep overnight. It seems to be the only thing that keeps my Windows alive. If I go AFK for too long, I should reset the timer. I just never have. Tell it just to stay awake.
Yeah, mine does the same thing, but it's not Discord.
Well, you put another application over there where it inhibits the transfer of data to tell it to go to sleep. It says you're active all the time.
Yeah, I think it's the ASUS app that handles your power settings and all that. It sits on top of Windows.
Oh yeah,
and I think it
no.
prevents it from going to sleep.
What I'm saying, if you put a window, an active window, close enough to the border, and it is active, especially in a communications app, the Windows environment interprets it as a no-close, an active window. An active window will prevent, Windows from going to sleep. Now, if you don't have them, I'm guessing on this really, so this is just my theory, but it seems that if I take that app off of the corner of that one display monitor, or downsize it, put it away for the night, close it, or anything else, I wake up in the morning and my windows are dark, and I have to reboot the Windows, move the mouse, or hit a key or something to bring Windows back up. But if I put the Discord up on that other monitor over in the corner where I keep it, for some reason, whether it's the location I keep it or just the application that's open, it doesn't allow Windows to go to sleep. I'm sure it's a setting that I have probably put in there to say that if this application's open, don't close Windows. I don't know. I do a lot.
I see.
I do a lot of things, technical things in my computer, and forget how I did them. I bookmark videos and things like that so that I can go back and do it again if I need to.
I do some of that too.
Put them on my watch later list. I've got a couple of YouTubes, so actually 3, but I watch videos on 2 of them. Because YouTube, in their infinite wisdom, watches everything you mouse over and mouse over long enough to activate, and it puts it on your history. And I always go through my history to see what I saw that I wanted to watch later, but I scanned over so many of those windows and left it till it activated. And as soon as it activates it, it counts it as a viewed video and puts it on your history. Like, what? Roku? Why are you messing with
I'll be
me?
darned.
Well, that's on my Roku TV that does that to me. I watch my videos on a Roku TV.
So how come you created a new YouTube channel?
A lot of reasons. Main reason was because I started playing EVE Online. EVE Online, if you haven't guessed by its name, lands you in a place called New Eden. And all of its lore and all of its gameplay and structures and things are based around a pseudo-biblical environment. In other words, they named them very close to things in the Bible. Because it's supposed to give off a okay, you asked me a question. I'm rambling on the story play of New Eden. Anyway, it's biblically controversial. And before I left the church, or before I was excommunicated, I saw that controversial aspect of that game, and I decided I just didn't want the church to really know that, I was putting it out there. That's not why I was excommunicated, by the way. Just for the record.
I see. I dabbled in EVE Online many years ago, and I never could really get into it. It was way too complicated.
It is dubbed the most complicated MMO on the market. Period. Hands down. If you can imagine, I don't know how many years ago that was, but I started playing a product called Descent Free Space. And it was the predecessor to EVE Online. It didn't allow you to really interact, and it wasn't really a lot of fun. You followed the storyline, you did the missions, or you did them until you managed to complete them and moved on to the next one like any other game. It has become a true MMO in that it really expanded out. When it became EVE Online, they put in so much detail. If you could simulate space travel, which we really can't today, because not enough people, laymen that aren't astronauts have been in space to know what it really looks like, what it really is, So we're just guesstimating. But on that guesstimation, it's been not only at times called a simulator, but in my opinion, it definitely simulates mankind thousands of years from now. When we've been excommunicated from Earth because the gate closed down. They built a travel gate so they could get from Earth to the far reaches of space. Well, when that portal closed and they couldn't reopen it, they could never get back to Earth. So they called this new land that, as far as they knew, all of humanity lived in, New Eden.
Interesting.
And if you haven't tried it again since 10 or 15 years ago, you should definitely pick it up. They have an alpha version. You can try it out and play alpha. It's limited. It doesn't allow you to get up in the upper training areas and doesn't allow you to cloak, so you can't, because you can't train into those skills unless you buy Omega. Omega will cost you $20 a month. If you put a second character on, that's going to cost you $19 a month just to train both characters in that profile. Now, if you open another email with another profile, you can run both of those if they are paid accounts, or you can run one at a time if you haven't, or no, you can run alphas with omegas, that's right. You just can't run multi-box 2 alphas or an omega and an alpha on the same account. I forget. It's so complicated. You got that word right. It's complicated. But if you like puzzles and you like flight and you wonder what it's like out in space, EVE Online will give you a real good idea. Be prepared to die frequently and lose a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And lose a lot of ships frequently.
I remember that part.
There's everything from email scams to, it's all in game. You can't scam somebody out of their money unless, you tell them you're their long lost cousin from Nigeria in chat and talk them into sending you money, but that's against TOS. But there are scammers in EVE Online that will, one good way is to tell you that, they want to sell you this product. It's a high value product. They're going to sell you cheap, but you got to come pick it up. And it happens to be at a player owned station. All the owner of that station has to do is close your rights to dock up, and you can never get that ship you bought that is in that dock. If you fail to meet the contract, if it was a ship you're picking up or if it was cargo, if you fail to meet the contract, then you lose your surety. And if you go in, I'm not talking to you, Siri, and if you go into the dock and pick up the freight, you've got high dollar freight that you just bought cheap. What a bargain. The minute you get out of the dock, you find you're in a bubble and people are shooting at you.
Good grief.
Yeah. So another good scam that they got going is join my corporation. Of course, you didn't look at the fine print to find out that as soon as you do, I own everything you used to own. Because that's what the tax is. Didn't you read the fine print? Or better yet, everything you own in their dock, all they got to do is deny your docking privileges and take your stuff.
Must be a lot of lawyers play that game.
It's really a great game. I mean, I can't say enough good about it. I played Flight Simulator, let's see, 87 for 37 years, right? Is that 27 or 37 years? About 87, 97. 207, 27, so it's 37 years I've been playing Flight Sim. If EVE Online can keep my attention that long, and it has, it's been out there for 20 years, 21 years. They're going their 21st birthday. And people tell me all the time, well, I didn't know it could do that. Or, I didn't know about that. Or, I've never been there. And it's huge. I mean, as close to a simulation as I can estimate, never having been in space.
I remember how vast it is.
Yep. I keep doing that. Uh-oh. We're almost there. Is that it? Yep, that's it.
Getting close.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Better get your ducks in a row, Ice. Like, maybe get back over here and head for the airport. I don't even see it. Is it in my... Is the sun just glaring and I can't see it? I'll pull that map up. Actually, oh man.
It should be close to 30 degrees from you. Or 300.
I see it now. And we're killing the autopilot, descending at a rapid rate. Oh, that's not it. Or is it? Yes, it is. Well, Kayla, I appreciate you flying with me. Mojo, Shelton Wright, thank you for joining the flight.
Always fun.
I certainly appreciate it. Any ideas of where you want to fly next week? Frank, you got an idea? You got a flight plan in Germany that's great? Rivers? Mountains? Mojo? I think he's in Twitch. I'm not sure.
I've never done a group flight on the Nile.
Yeah. Oh, Frank's in. Mojo's not. Never done the Nile. I actually happened to, we did the Nile one of our first river tour flights after the world tour. And I'll bet I have one.
Yeah, I've never done it on a group flight.
Well, it's rather long. I would have to check, but I dare say it was at least 3 to 5 legs in a helicopter.
Oh, I'm sure.
But we could start a Amazon River tour. What do you think, Frank? Go back to the Amazon?
Or Nile?
I don't think we did the Nile. Maybe we did. I'd have to say we did. I know we did the Amazon, and I'm thinking we did the Nile. I'd have to look at my flight plans. But what do you think, Frank? Are you listening to stream or not? I know you're in there. I mean, if you got a great what do you call it? Alps flight or something you want to share? I'd do the same old Alps flight every time. Innsbruck to Innsbruck by way of it starts with an S and I never can remember. It's one of my favorite airports. But anyway, we've run that in the ground, I think. We've pretty much hit it 4 or 5 times over the years. Frank, welcome in, sir.
Sorry, I'm on. Hi.
You're on what? I'm sorry?
I'm on VR, so I can't write when I'm flying in VR.
Oh, no problem.
And the mountains are a good choice always. The Alps or something. Aren't we before at the Amazon? And I think it's always all the way is
Flat.
green and that there is nothing than rainforest or
Yeah, it my opinion, it wasn't all that great a flight. You know, I don't know if it's just I don't want to say it's me, but some of these flights are just downright boring, and that's why I really hesitated on the world tour, because I was afraid that people just would find, you know, desert flights and you know, dull, boring, long flights to be annoying. So I didn't go back. I don't know. The Amazon, I like mountains. I like the rivers. So Amazon would be good with me. Do you have a something different in a flight plan that flies us low in Germany or something that you want to throw over at me, Frank?
I don't think Germany is very interesting. Interesting is the Swiss or Austria or the Italian Alps.
And that's why I fly my
Or-
Innsbruck to Innsbruck every time. You know, I don't
Or,
think we've touched
something
in
in-
the Italian Alps. I think we went there once, but I'm not sure.
or the Pyrenees.
The what? Tenerife?
Pyrenees. No, the Pyrenees. The mountains between Spain and France.
Pyrenees.
Do you have a flight plan for that?
No,
Uh,
no.
you want to work on one with me? I mean, it wouldn't take a long time, but we would have to be on the same page because I'm not sure exactly where you're talking about. We'd have to find a good airport to fly out of and a good airport to land, and we want to be between the mountains, you know, low as much as we can. Flying over is nice, but it's not what we usually do, fly low and slow. Think we can find enough canyons in the Italian Alps to make that happen?
Réunion is always
Okay,
also
let me-
a
let
good
me-
choice.
Stick around a minute. If you've got have you two got a minute?
Yeah.
Kayla?
Yeah,
Yeah, let me go ahead and
I'm still
Thank-
landing.
let me go ahead and thank everybody for coming out on the stream and those who view later. Let you know we do fly these every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. You can find all of the information on the Flight Sim calendar in the forums.flightsim events calendar location. I also post an event on Height Performance Group's Discord, and we use Height Performance Discord for live comms, which you're hearing. Appreciate you coming around. I hope you'll come back. I did all that with no camera, so I'm going to kick my camera off and say, your captain out. Have a good day. Thanks for joining. See you next time. Oh my. I'm just screwing up. That's the one I wanted on. Roll those beautiful beam credits. All of our streaming supporters over the years. Thanks again, guys. See you next time.